So Don Lemon was released from federal custody on Friday. They went to his house midnight Friday morning. Now, need mind you, in California, they do not have magistrates. So if you get in there Friday at a certain time, you will not see a judge that day. You have to stay all weekend and wait till Monday to see a judge. He did not even have bail. Okay? The judge just let him go. But you got to remember, this is California.
I'm speaking to an organization there that's gearing up for resistance and protest. I've been pleasantly surprised to see the community coming together. Diverse community. If you see this, when we first pulled up, we're like, wait a minute, which operation are we at? And as it turns out, because we were like, well, this is kind of MAGA coded, right? Saw the American flag or whatever, but these are resistance protesters. They're planning an operation that we're going to follow them on. I can't tell you exactly what they're doing, but it's called Operation Pull Up, and it's Takima Armstrong, and she.
So he can't tell you that he's about to break into a church, and he also can't. The way he's explaining it is like he is going to get the person who shot Renee Good, right? Which. You always talk about white supremacy. Why do you care about this white woman's life so much? Who cares, right? Let her go down in history. They're so excited. So we're going to break into a church, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, when I first watched this video for the first time and they showed that organizer lady, before I knew who she was at all, I was like, demon. She's demon possessed. Look at her eyes. Watch. You cannot tell me that you can't see that. He found the one black man
out here with the people as well. Yeah. What do you think of I'm surprised to see the diversity out here, and what I just said to the folks is that the people are organizing on their own, or officials, and they're hoping that everybody gets involved. But this is grassroots.
Yes, sir. I mean, we got it. I mean, certainly, I'm actually married to an elected official. I work closely with elected officials.
The devil got people in all places.
Organization there that's gearing up for resistance and protest. I've been pleasantly surprised to see the community coming together.
That's what community looks
community.
like,
if you
guys.
see this, when we first pulled up,
we get together and we break into churches.
Which operation
we wouldn't do it to the Jewish or the Muslim population.
Like, well, this is kind of MAGA coded, right?
Because that's
the
not
American
community.
flag or whatever, but these are resistance protesters. They're planning an operation that we're going to follow them on. I can't tell you exactly what they're doing, but it's called Operation Pull Up, and it's
he can't tell us.
She has been doing
but he
this
knows,
since
right?
George Floyd, Dante Wright, and others.
So watch this, guys.
It may look like MAGA coded, but there's a reason they have so many white people here. I'm just going to be honest. It's because.
Okay, I'm going to say this right here and right now. And I know some people is not going to like it, and I don't care. Don Lemon, ain't nobody watching that Yo Thing Black. Ain't nobody watching that black. And I'm going to tell you that right now. You think because you black as a person that you is seen to the world as a black person. Black people don't know who you are. The real black people in America don't know who you are. When I said that you got arrested at work, when I was telling the people at work that you got arrested, they was like, who is that? Didn't even know. I was like, some guy off CNN always talking about white supremacy, right? Because you want to keep the racism relevant in America. That way you can always be a victim. Because you black and you gay, right? Black people don't know you. The only people, this is what black people. Black people, there's black people and then there's black people. The only people that sees the black people is white people or other races. They see them as a black person because they are actually black. Black people do not consider some of those people actually black. Don Lemon being one. It's crazy to even think that he thinks that he had to pull his watchers to the side. Now, need mind you, this made news, okay? It has, it's all over social media. It's all over everything. I'm watching this on his channel, and it only has under 400,000 views. So you ain't even made it to millions. So you ain't even got that many white supporters. And then the people that most of the ratings was wanting to watch what you actually said and did and comment off of it. Let's keep it real. So now this is the second time that he is implicating himself. Okay, you see everybody running out, people falling over there trying to get out. His security goes and gives him the heads up. He went in, checked, and was like, okay, it's time now. And then Don shows up in there. People are terrified. First of all, they come and shoot up churches. They come and shoot up the local movie houses. How we know what you doing in there? Torturing these poor people. I can't watch it anymore. Here's my thing on it. He needs to be charged. He needs to be locked up and he needs to be indicted. He needs to do some time. And I pray he do. Because it ain't right. And it is showing people that it is okay to do this. And this is America. This is not London. This is not somebody, Canada that you can walk all over. This is America, boo. And you ain't gonna come up in our country and tell us who and what we could do and what we could worship and not, and then hold somebody guilty. So you think it's okay because of a pastor being part of ICE, related to ICE, whatever it was with a pastor and some ICE, okay? That's all I know. Okay, all I know is this pastor slipped on a piece of ice last week. It's Minnesota, they snow all the time, right? That's all I know. But what I do know is you is not finna go to the place where my God is worshipped and go up in there and hurt these people. You don't know. You know, this is the thing about church. A lot of people go to church because that's how they were raised. Some people go to church because they've gave up on life. Do you hear me? Up on it. And they need somewhere else to turn so they could give their life some type of meaning. And when you go in there and you stomp on that, you don't know what you did now. You know, you see the people scared and you see the people not panicking and praying for y'all. You see that. But you don't see how Betty Sue just got off drugs and she trying to turn her life around. You don't see that. You don't see that what you did pushed her back onto the streets. All she was looking was for an excuse to go back on them, and you gave it to her. All y'all gave it to her. But who cares, right? Because y'all don't even believe in God. So how is he really helping them? It don't matter if y'all believe or not. It's that we believe. It's our faith. If this is what helps us keep going, we should be allowed to do that. It's America. It's free, right? You're a journalist, right? So you're there to document everything that happens because that's what a journalist does. They're trying to tell you what is going on in active time, right? So you can already tell from the video that he knows what's going on. Not everybody in the crowd does because she said, we're not going to tell you, but when we pull up, you're going to know what it is, right? Okay, so but then when it comes to him, then it's like, yeah, we got to push these people to the side because y'all can't know critical information. Are you journalists or not? If it ever makes a trial, which we all know it won't because Don Lemon is favored, right? Because you talk about white supremacy, right? And you talk about white privilege, right? Okay, but then you sit up here and all these people got arrested, or only 3, excuse me. Not everybody who protested that day got arrested. But then they refused to arrest Donnie. No, we can't arrest no Donnie Don. No. And then when you get locked up, you get out the same day. The judge lets him go with no bond. No bond. We know this man got money, but we don't gonna ask him for no bond. No. Because he a gay black man in America. He is doing bad. He's doing so bad that he needs to go to France. He needs to go to France, y'all. Okay, this is a black suppressed man in America. Okay, and he gay. He has it so bad. We don't know. We wouldn't know what it's like to be him. We wouldn't know what it's like to be able to get locked up and then get out and then go to tour France. Because we're not suppressed, y'all. That's white supremacy, y'all. That man is delusional. And you know, they're not going to do this to the mosque, the Muslims. They're not going to do this to the Jewish temple. They're not doing that. No. Only to Christians, because only Jesus is under attack, right? Then he proceeds to say he's a Christian. Are you? Are you, Don? Because when you showed up that day, you were working with the other team, boo. You were. Arrest him. When it comes to freedom of religion, that is the real freedom I feel that we have in America. And the reason why is because my dad is from India. I lived in India. And I see the war that people don't hear about, but the war that goes on where Hindus and Muslims go around India and torture Christians, okay? In Nigeria, they kill Christians. In Iran, they kill Christians. In China, it's forbidden. Oh, Korea, forget about it. And in America, we can actually worship who we want. Okay? People can worship a dog if they want to. I'm not suggesting that. But what I'm saying is we could do that. And it's okay. Why would y'all try to take away the one actual freedom? And then it's always Jesus. Why? You know, I mean, for me, that shows me right there where the truth is. But for other people, I guess they must just be slow or something because they don't see that. Why is Christianity all across the world for 2,000 plus years the only religion persecuted so severely? Yes. God said, remember, they hated me before they hated you. So this is not new. I'm asking from a Christian that is looking out for other Christians. Lock him up. Give him some time. Let him be the example. In the name of Jesus, let him be the example. Please. Because you cannot attack these Christians like this. We as Americans that are Christians, we sat back and we were peaceful for too long, but we're not doing it no more. I'm not. You will not attack my people any longer. And if I have to die by that, I will. So come find me if you have a problem with it. Lock them up. Lock them up.